Heavy rainfall today, as well as storm activity later on. More about that coming up for you in a moment.
Right now this morning, RFK's hand-picked vaccine panel voting to restrict childhood vaccines. The controversial recommendation sparking medical backlash this morning. A government shutdown is on the horizon. Can the Democrats and Republicans work together to avoid it? And lower interest rates are coming. More on what that means for your wallet. Thank you for joining us this morning. I'm Alexandra Carter on this Friday, September 19th, 2025. Happy Friday, everybody. It is just about 6 a.m. and we'll send it over to meteorologist Art Jarrett over there tracking some rain. It's not looking too bad out there right now, though. It's a little dark.
Yeah, it's a little dark, and of course.
Waiting for the sun to come up still.
We also have a little wind out there as well. We're seeing winds up to 18 to near 25 miles per hour, in some cases gusting. We'll also hold on to heavy rainfall, as I mentioned before, and possibly some heavy storm activity, cloudy skies, and that's going to bring in the possibility of some, well, maybe a little risk of flooding, and that's talking about river flooding in the forecast, as you can see as we go into next week. Temperatures will be gradually cooling as well as we go through next week as well, and eventually you're going to see this. You have the moisture still holding on from the Twin Cities, tracking toward us, so that'll continue to move from west to east. Temperatures are widespread in the 60s. This should be the last time we see all of these 60s on here. We may see some 50s eventually over the next couple of days. Hey, La Crosse, you have some showers this early morning. You'll go through 7 o'clock all the way into the 9 a.m. hour for the mid-morning, and then take a break going into your afternoon with temperatures in the 60s and the 70s, while Eau Claire will follow suit with 60s and 70s. But you'll also have the shower potential with drier conditions leaning into the afternoon as well. Then we take a break, then we get back into it. Your high temperatures today, though, will be widespread in the low to middle to upper 70s. Have a great day. Get out and enjoy it if you can.
Thank you, Art. Today, RFK's Vaccine Advisory Panel set to vote on more childhood vaccine recommendations. News 8 Now Seth Padilla joins us live in the studio with what they voted on yesterday. Seth.
Alexandra, the panel meets today to vote on COVID-19 and hepatitis B vaccine recommendations, and this is after yesterday's controversial decision. Yesterday, the CDC's new vaccine advisory panel, chosen by Health Secretary RFK Jr. after he fired all previous members, voted to restrict a combination vaccine for young children. They recommended separating the MMR and chickenpox vaccines for children under 4, citing concerns over a small risk of seizures.
Removing unnecessary risks and harms whenever possible.
There's not new evidence out there that we have been following that would show that you would want to change the guidance.
The panel meets today to vote on COVID-19 and hepatitis B vaccine recommendations. Many doctors say the new panel is creating some fear and mistrust around vaccines at a time when vaccination rates are already falling. In the studio, Seth Padilla, News 8 Now.
Thank you, Seth. And funding for the federal government is set to run out at the end of the month. That means a shutdown is looming. Democrats and Republicans are putting forth separate continuing resolutions, as Amy Kiley reports.
I don't know how they can object to it. I really don't.
Both chambers of Congress are expected to take up funding bills today. They're aimed at avoiding a government shutdown September 30th. Plans from both parties boost lawmaker security. Republicans say theirs is otherwise clean and has 7 weeks of funding. The Democrats' bill undoes Medicaid cuts and enshrines Obamacare subsidies. It reverses some DOGE reductions and runs through October.
Let's talk about a way to help keep people's costs down for their health care.
House Speaker Mike Johnson says Republicans in his chamber have enough votes to greenlight the GOP plan.
It's a total good faith effort to allow appropriators on both sides of the aisle to continue their work.
The Senate is set to vote on bills from both parties today, but neither seems able to pass. Republicans need a handful of Democrats to join them to overcome a filibuster. They might get some.
If you vote to shut our government down, you are going to harm millions of Americans.
But largely, Democrats sound firm.
They even refuse to have bipartisan negotiations. We've always had bipartisan negotiations on this.
Finger pointing is underway since shutdowns are unpopular. The House GOP whip predicts Senate Democrats will fold.
We're going to keep the government open. This is Republicans and Democrats understand that's a bad thing.
I'm Amy Kiley reporting.
A La Crosse man is accused of injuring 4 officers and a nurse during his arrest. Evan Knapp was taken into custody Wednesday night for violating a no-contact order. Police say he ran into a wooded area when they arrived. During the arrest, Knapp allegedly bit and scratched multiple officers. At the hospital, he allegedly scratched a nurse and spit at another officer. Formal charges are pending. And a big meeting last night for La Crosse County supervisors. News 8 Now's Brooklyn Hine has details on the proposal that would drop the fine for possessing 25 grams or less of marijuana to just $1.
Currently, people caught with that amount could face fines upwards of $100.
We're constantly updating our ordinances to make sense for the circumstances, and considering the fact that you can drive 5 minutes across the river and purchase marijuana products legally, and $100 fines are not necessarily a deterrent from possession.
Supporters told board members that lowering the fine saves resources by keeping people out of jail who can't afford to pay the current fine. Critics warned marijuana can be a gateway drug and lead to more community issues.
We're sending the wrong message. Our kids need to know that we're not in favor of them out there smoking marijuana.
We are not the first entity to do this. This is not something brand new. And because of our proximity to states where it is legal, it just makes sense.
Law enforcement at the meeting added that offenders would still have to pay court costs on top of the $1 fine.
The city of La Crosse already has a $1 fine in place, and the county board did not amend the proposal last night. They'll vote in October. A News 8 follow-up, a memorial was held for Elliot Hines at San Damiano Chapel at Viterbo University, where she was a student. The 22-year-old went missing in July. Hines was walking on Front Street in La Crosse at 3 a.m. when she vanished. Her body was eventually found in the water near Brownsville, Minnesota.
It's really difficult. You know, for young adults, the concept of death is something they really haven't experienced very often. For many of them, Elliot's was probably the first young adult's death that they've dealt with. So it was really difficult back in the July timeframe.
Officials say there was no criminal conduct in her disappearance. The La Crosse community also came together to remember lives lost to suicide. The suicide prevention awareness event at the Nature Place featured empty chairs representing each person lost. 8 years of La Crosse County suicide deaths were commemorated.
It's just not going to go away unless we realize that there are things that we can do to prevent it. And every little step helps, and hopefully if we save one person, we've done our job.
The event provided resources and support for families affected by suicide. State officials are teaming up to promote school bus safety. Operation Safe Stop Week starts Monday, focusing on the dangers of passing a stopped school bus. According to WisDOT, in 2024, more than 1,200 tickets were given to drivers for failing to stop for a school bus. The ticket can carry a fine of more than $670. And drivers near Eau Claire expect lane and ramp closures tonight and tomorrow. Tonight, the ramp from WIS 312 to US 53 South closes. Saturday, the ramps from WIS 29 and County 00 close. The closures are for a pavement project on US 53 between Gulf Road and 40th Avenue. The Nature Place cutting the ribbon on a new solar array that features 120 panels. It's projected to diminish the Nature Place's energy use by 68%. Officials say that'll save $12,000 a year.
To see it come to fruition today, and to see the monitor on in the atrium in our Nature's living room, and just have that ticking away every day, showing our savings and how solar is impacting us every day. It's just super exciting.
Officials say the money saved will be reinvested into educational programs, land stewardships, and summer camps. Happening this weekend, get ready for some fall fun at West Salem's Kids Day at the Maze from 11 to 3 tomorrow. You'll find free face painting, visits from Humane Society Therapy Pets, and Bluff Country Snakes, all part of the fun. The nation's top gravel racers rolling into La Crescent tomorrow for the USA Cycling National Championships. That starts at 7 a.m. And the 22nd annual Chippewa Falls Oktoberfest runs today and tomorrow with food, music, and the keg tapping today. The time now is 6:07. Still ahead on your morning news, consumer spending data reveals how Americans are really handling the economy. Holiday shipping deadlines are earlier than you think. We'll tell you the dates to keep in mind. And Hyundai recalling thousands of vehicles. Find out if yours is on the list. And the Federal Reserve's interest rate cut could mean lower mortgage and loan payments for you. We'll have those details. And for now, we're sending you to break with something to put the good in the morning. Apple Fest is in full swing today. Festivities officially started last night at the Light Up La Crescent Parade. The party will start today at 4 p.m. The tapping of the Red Apple Keg is at 7 tonight, and the King Apple Parade is Sunday at 1. As you start to wake up this morning, leaving you with a quick wake-up call with the view from Miami, Florida. Stay with us. Your morning consumer news is after the break.
Huge selection of rugs and cowhide under the white tent next to Carl's Appliance in Onalaska. Multiple sizes, including round rugs and so much more. Hurry in. Don't miss this one-of-a-kind sale.
Get an 11% rebate on your next landscaping project now at Menards. There's still time to build your patio. Menards has the largest selection of concrete pavers and patio blocks ready to take home today. Get started today with our free and easy-to-use design program in-store or on Menards.com. Right now, get smooth patio blocks for $119 each after 11% rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
When we say we're stuffing you like a sausage, we mean it.
Mike and Kyle on the sunny side of 61, Sugarloaf Automotive.
We buy and sell thousands of vehicles every year.
We ship nationwide every week. We buy vehicles nationwide as well.
Here are a few examples of why we are the undisputed price leader.
Mach-E's from $30,000 off new MSRP. Lincoln's from $15,000 off new MSRP. Or how about late model Mustang convertibles from $16,995.
Get to the sunny side of 61,
Sugarloaf Automotive in Winona.
Darling, I believe everything's gonna be alright. No need to worry because you got somebody on your side. We all need a fam, we all need a crew. When you're in a jam, don't know what to do. Just reach out your hand and we'll see you through. Doesn't matter where you're at, we got your back. We got your back.
With a Medica health plan, you're not just covered, you're cared for.
We got your back.
Save big at Hy-Vee, Friday through Sunday. Get the lowest price of the year on Tyson chicken tenders, just $2.99 a pound. Green seedless grapes, just $1.48 a pound. Pork back ribs, $2.99 a pound. Tyson chicken wings, $1.99 a pound. Jack's Pizza, just $2.99. Plus, get great deals on 24 packs of water, Doritos, Pepsi 6-packs, and more. Save in-store and online, Friday through Sunday, only at Hy-Vee.
At Johnson Tractor, we know farming isn't just a job, it's a way of life. That's why we're proud to be your trusted New Holland dealer, delivering top-of-the-line equipment and unmatched support. From the field to the barn, our team is here to keep you running strong with reliable service and expertise you can count on. Johnson Tractor, your New Holland dealer of choice. Visit us today and experience the difference.
Huge selection of rugs and cowhide under the white tent next to Carl's Appliance in Onalaska. Inventory is priced to sell, so stop in today. Multiple sizes, including round rugs and so much more. Hurry in, don't miss this one-of-a-kind sale.
All right, well, good morning to you. We have some morning showers in the forecast for you as we go through the day, through the mid-morning hours as well. So your morning commute's going to be pretty much wet. There are some wet roadways out there right now. So just please take it slow, maybe leave it a little bit early and set your time schedule just a tad. So says the guy that came to work late today. Hey, we hold on to Eau Claire. You're looking at some shower activity. Storm activity heads out up to Lake Superior, but we're holding on to more showers on the way. That's also coming up for areas by Prairie du Chien. Hey, take a look though. We've got some winds coming out of the east, southeast, and they're starting to move into the region as well. They're about 18 miles per hour or less gusting. Black River Falls, which I did have, sometimes this comes and goes, I apologize about that, but it's 65 degrees out there. It feels like 66 degrees, and of course you've got some visibility issues there right now. Holding on to some breezier winds now. I told you those winds are gusting up right now. This is Eau Claire. You're holding on to some breezy and gusty winds. Shower activities on the way for you all there. In fact, La Crosse has already wet roadways, but right now it's still dry. But you just saw the roadways are a little bit wet out there right now. Holding on to this morning, you're going to see through the 6 o'clock hour, 7 o'clock, and 8 o'clock hour, all the way to 10, and finishing out by 11 o'clock, we'll have drier conditions. Storm activity comes back again for the late day and, of course, the evening commute. You'll do similar conditions for Eau Claire as well as you go through the morning commute. Eventually, as you go into just before the afternoon commute begins, you'll get drier conditions out there. So your lunchtime will be dry. However, as you go into your evening commute, you're going to be in storm activity. All right, so that being said, highs for today, widespread 70s in your forecast, upper 70s with more rainfall on the way. Back to you, Alexandra.
In our morning consumer news, new data shows a growing divide in who's actually spending money. The top 20% of income earners are driving 63% of all consumer spending. Economists say that gap is widening to historic levels. Data from Moody's Analytics shows this is the highest on record dating back to 1989. Meanwhile, lower income Americans are cutting back on their spending. You may not be thinking about holiday shopping quite yet, but the Postal Service is. They've already released deadlines. They say mail your cards and gifts by December 17th for Ground Advantage and First Class. Priority Mail deadline is December 18th and Priority Mail Express deadline December 20th. You can find more shipping deadlines at USPS.com. Hyundai is recalling more than 500,000 SUVs over a serious seatbelt issue. The recall affects Hyundai Palisade vehicles, model years 2020 through 25. The company says seatbelt buckles in the driver, passenger, and second row window seats may fail to latch. Until repairs are made, Hyundai advises you to firmly insert seatbelts and tug on them to make sure they're secure. Dealers will inspect and replace the buckles for free. A lot of money questions remaining after the Federal Reserve cut those interest rates. What exactly does this mean for your wallet? Grace Monk has that answer.
Wednesday, the Federal Reserve announced a rate cut, bringing lending rates down between 4 and 4.25%. The reduction is designed to keep the economy growing by making it less expensive to borrow money.
A recent jobs report came out that the job market is a little bit sluggish. So by cutting interest rates, they're essentially making it cheaper for businesses and for individuals to borrow money.
The good news for consumers, it'll bring down rates for credit cards and loans.
Let's say you want to buy a $50,000 car at 10%. Well, you could afford now a $60,000 car at 8%.
The Fed doesn't control mortgage loan rates, but Gibson says they started to go down ahead of the cut.
We kind of knew rates were going to come down, so the banks have already kind of priced that into mortgages dropping.
The rate was only lowered by 1/4 percentage point. Although rates will go down, it won't be anything major.
It's not like credit card rates are going to go from 26% down to 18 or something like that. They're still pretty high. They'll probably still stick in that kind of low 20s to high 20s range.
The Fed signaled 2 more cuts are likely later this year. Gibson says consumers should consider refinancing their outstanding debt right now to get a lower interest rate.
All the way from student loans to credit cards to mortgages to cars. You see rates kind of coming down. Feel free to reach out to your lender and see if you can refinance.
Reporting in La Crosse, Grace Monk, News 8 Now this morning.
The Fed signaled 2 more cuts are likely later this year. That's a look at your consumer news. Sending it over now to Art. He's got an update on that rainy forecast.
Yeah, it's on the way. It's starting to work its way in here. You can see we have the potential for periods of heavy rainfall today. We'll also see that going into the evening as well, turning into storm activity. River flooding potential because of the heavy rainfall as we go through the weekend with more weekend rainfall on the way. Well, that also could go into next week with that potential for flooding, holding on to cooler conditions as well gradually as we go through next week. Holding on to this rainfall, you can see it pretty much all the way down to Butte, Iowa, picking up that coming up from the south, and that continues to just kind of work its way up to La Crosse and going all the way up into Winona and beyond. Right now, 6:16 right now. The rainfall is dried out for La Crosse. It's moved up to Winona. We have more on the way for you. It's just maybe about an hour or less away. And in fact, we'll also see more of that rainfall start to scoot a little bit more to the east a little bit, and that's going to bring in storm activity for areas like Black River Falls. Coming into it, though, we've got the wind gust tracker. You can see these wind gusts. Wow, that was like a 33, 34, 35 mile per hour wind gust going to Ladysmith. That's going to kick in as we go into overnight, going into tomorrow. Hey, take a look here, Will, though. We've got mostly areas into at least storm activity, partly cloudy skies to mostly cloudy conditions. I should say, it's forget that. We're going to have some cloudy skies today, storm activity as well, showers in the morning, and then storm activity coming in for later on. You'll just see similar conditions down to the south as well. Pretty much widespread now. This model is updated, so it's seeing more rainfall and more storm activity for everybody. Similar conditions to the central and west central portion of the region as well. You'll hold on to that. Everybody is in the rainfall. Everybody has some storm activity to at least some shower activity with temperatures in the 70s widespread. And we'll go right back into the north zone. Similar conditions for you as well, especially for Chippewa Valley. So Eau Claire, you've got that coming in. So most of this is going to continue to work from south all the way up to the north, getting into Ladysmith and continue on. And then gradually it'll track a little bit more so to the east. And that's where Black River Falls and Sparta, folks like that, Holman, you're going to be getting a lot more rainfall in the forecast. Viroqua, you're in that too. You'll also hold on to this as we go through the day. You've got some shower activity going right through the afternoon. You've got Sparta in that. You've got Boscoville in that. Prairie du Chien is even touched by that. Of course, La Crosse will get its fair share as well as we go through the late day hours where we're seeing light to moderate rainfall begin to tick up. And why is that happening? Because storm activity is going to start to kick in as well. That continues to come in where you're seeing heavier rainfall now. You're seeing the reds show up, and that's storm activity for Black River Falls and Sparta. And as that continues on, you'll see maybe storm activity start to work its way up towards areas by Eau Claire as well as Rice Lake and Ladysmith. Highs for Saturday, well, we're looking at some 60s, some 70s in your forecast, and of course, we'll also pick up Sunday holding similar conditions as well, 69 to about, say, 77 degrees. And as we roll into Monday, similar conditions, once again, 71 to 77 degrees with the possibility of drier conditions on the way once we get into next week. We've got to get through all this rainfall for today, this weekend, and Monday and Tuesday. Be safe.
Thank you, Art. A major organ donation organization being shut down over safety concerns, the impact on transplant patients, and heart attack rates rising in young adults. We'll explore why and how you can lower your risk.
Coming up in the Blitz, a big Thursday night of area volleyball action, which included a couple 5-set thrillers. I'll tell you who came out on top next.
Chevy makes America's most dependable trucks, like the rugged Colorado, the highly capable Silverado 1500, the powerful Silverado HD, and the uncompromising Silverado EV. In every Chevy truck, dependability comes standard.
It's Chevy Truck Month. Well-qualified buyers can get 2.9% financing for 72 months on Silverado 1500 models. Visit HometownChevy.com.
If you want selection, then that's what we've got at King Furniture. More mattresses. Did you know you spend a third of your life sleeping? So you better have the best mattress you possibly can. King has a huge selection to choose from at every price range. We'll even deliver your new mattress and haul away the old one for free. Take time to find the exact mattress you want because you're going to be sleeping on this for a while. Head into King Furniture today.
One of the things I've said for years is we do things right and we do the right thing. From the very beginning, when we offered bathrooms, one of the biggest concerns for homeowners is just safety. Can you get in and out of the bathtub? If that's a problem for you, the Board Store has the products and the installers to make your bathroom safe as well as attractive and easy to care for. Call today for a prompt free estimate.
Wow.
Yeah, can you believe what's happening at VisionWorks? It's buy one, get one free.
Even more wow.
Wow is right. Buy one, get one free for back to school. VisionWorks. See the difference.
Dear veteran, if you or someone you know struggles with PTSD, family relationships, financial or other hardships, let us help get you back on track. Here at Project New Hope, we offer a no-cost weekend wilderness retreat with only one mission: you. Licensed counselors are available around the clock, meals are provided, and there is no obligation to you. For more information, please visit projectnewhope.net and let us help bring you home.
Taking you right inside the action, Friday Night Prep.
Tonight at 10, right here on News 8.
News 8 Now Sports.
The latest Wisconsin Volleyball Coaches Association rankings, the Holmen Vikings checked in at number 7 in Division I. Vikings looking to improve to 19-0 last night, taking on Logan. Holmen entered the night having dropped just one set to conference opponents in 5 matches, and they wasted no time finding their groove in this one. McKenna McHugh sets it up to Moira Lindsay in the middle, and she powers it down. Then a little later, check out the knuckleball serve from Sadie Mayer. Good luck returning that one. Home side goes up by 8, and speaking of impossible balls to return, Brenna Schmidt skies from the outside and puts down the hammer. This one all Vikings as they take it in a sweep. Elsewhere in Viroqua, taking on Arcadia. Fun one in Cooley Conference play. Both teams came out strong early with Blackhawks' Allie Shettleson knocking it down with authority. The Raiders' middle blocker Jaylee Dahl would jumpstart a run. Arcadia takes a tight first set, 26-24. The home team with some help from junior Megan Brendel. Big night for her, 20 kills. And that would spark a comeback, send this one all the way to 5 sets. And Viroqua completes the reverse sweep on senior night. They take this one 3-2 against Arcadia at home. Let's go out to Ontario, where it's a huge volleyball showdown in the Scenic Bluffs. Brookwood hosting Royal. Early in the first set, Kylie Rick with an ace to pull within one for the Panthers. Falcons on the attack now. Reagan Muhlenkamp slams down a kill to keep the Brookwood lead. Then later in the set, Leah Wainwright slamming down a huge spike. Panthers go up one. Falcons respond again, though. Ava DeWitt taps one over the net that can't be returned. But the Panthers show some resilience as Bria Gruen hammers down the kill to take the lead. This one goes 5 sets as well, and it's Royal who tops Brookwood in a pivotal game, 3-2. All right, that'll do for the Blitz. Hope to see you back here for a rivalry edition night of the Friday Night Frenzy. Hopefully it stays dry as well.
Look closely at this truck. You'll see hard work, a great adventure, and so much more. Inside and out, it's designed for the family, the road trip, and the most demanding job. The Ford F-150. It's time to see Ford in a new light. Now lease a new 2025 Ford F-150 for $449 a month, only at your local Northland Ford dealers.
Wait, you gave yourself a flu vaccine?
At your house?
How?
FluMist, it's a flu vaccine you give yourself. Yeah, at home. You do what at home?
FluMist Home. What? FluMist Home. A vaccine delivered to your home? Yes.
You give yourself a shot? No, it's a mist that goes up my nose. My mom does it.
And it works?
Yeah, it's the same flu vaccine you get at the doctor's or pharmacy.
So easy. Even you can do it, Chief.
FluMist is a nasal spray flu vaccine for people aged 2 to 49. Don't get FluMist if you've had a severe allergic reaction to its components, eggs, or to other flu vaccines. Do not give FluMist to children or adolescents taking aspirin therapy. Tell your healthcare provider about all your medical conditions, including asthma, wheezing, or Guillain-Barré syndrome, and about all the medicines you take. Runny or stuffy nose, sore throat, or fever may occur.
So I can order FluMist online?
Yeah, just go get your phone.
Get flu protection without the injection. Order at flumist.com.
Asher Last Exteriors has moved to Chippewa Falls and is celebrating with a grand opening on Friday, September 26th. Come check out our showcase of Renewal by Anderson windows and doors, Gutter Helmet, Tundra seamless gutters, and Sonesta retractable awnings and solar screens. We have amazing prize drawings and special savings of up to 25% off for our guests. Join us at Asher's at our new showroom at 1654 Commercial Boulevard in Chippewa Falls on Friday, September 26th from 10 to 5. Visit goasher.com for all the details.
Cooley Carpet has always been more than just carpet, and now the name will reflect that. Cooley Floors and Design. Along with the brand new name, there's a fresh new look to the showroom. Don't worry, Cooley Floors and Design still has the same great team at the same convenient location. Ready to elevate your space? The design consultants will take the time to discuss your dreams, needs, and your budget. Cooley Floors and Design will accompany you through every step, from expert advice to professional installation. Visit Cooley Floors and Design on Mormon Cooley Road for a fresh new look.
Furnish your home with the Forest at Black River Furniture Outlet, Wisconsin's best priced furniture store. Browse cozy Amish rockers, customizable easy sofas made in Wisconsin, and stunning handmade dining sets in hickory, walnut, aspen, and barnwood. Shop pantries, counter bars, gun cabinets, and more. Style your space this season with our cabin rug collection, multiple sizes available. Swing by the bed shed for rustic bedroom sets, bunk beds, and Amish-made office furniture. Family and veteran owned. Visit Black River Furniture Outlet this summer.
Friday Night Frenzy, tonight at 10.
Morning showers, afternoon and evening thunderstorms. More about that coming up in just a moment.
Right now, this morning, RFK's hand-picked vaccine panel voting to restrict childhood vaccines. The controversial recommendation sparking medical backlash. And a government shutdown is on the horizon. Can the Democrats and Republicans work together to avoid it? Some road closures for commuters to let you know about this morning. We'll take a look at where to watch the roads this weekend. Thank you for joining us this morning. I'm Alexandra Carter. It is Friday, September 19th, about 6:30 a.m. Happy Friday, everybody. We will start celebrating our Friday by sending it over to meteorologist Art Jarrett. Hello, good morning over there.
Well, thank you. Happy Friday to you, too.
Happy Friday. It's
All
a
right.
good day.
Hey, we've got some showers to contend with this early morning for folks that are going to be leaving home and heading out to work today, or school for that matter. In fact, you're going to be seeing, or other direction, coming back from work. We're also going to be seeing some shower activity just left La Crosse, and now it's heading towards Winona, going towards Eau Claire. Claire. We have more on the way coming up from Prairie du Chien, which is just now picking up some light showers, and that'll continue to pick up for them later on. We'll hold on to the possibility of heavy rainfall today, as well as portions of this evening, getting into some serious thunderstorm activity in the forecast. We may even see a possibility of severe weather sneaking in. We'll hold on to river flooding because of this heavy rainfall that's going to continue not only today, but through the weekend and into next week. So that means temperatures will also be cooling down as well. So that's a yay for us. Holding on to the possibility of moisture coming up from the Gulf, that is going to continue. Holding on also to current temperatures in the 60s widespread. So this is the last day we'll see all of these in the 60s for now. Holding on to some 60s in the morning into the afternoon. We have the 70s with, again, morning showers giving way to a break. Similar conditions for Eau Claire as well. Back to you.
All right, Art, thank you. And today, RFK's Vaccine Advisory Panel set to vote on more childhood vaccine recommendations. News 8 Now Seth Padilla joins us live in studio with what they voted on yesterday. Seth.
Alexandra, the panel meets today to vote on COVID-19 and hepatitis B vaccine recommendations. Now, this is after yesterday's controversial decision. Yesterday, the CDC's new vaccine advisory panel, chosen by Health Secretary RFK Jr. after he fired all previous members, voted to restrict a combination vaccine for young children. They recommend separating the MMR and chickenpox vaccines for children under 4, citing concerns over a small risk of seizures.
Removing unnecessary risk and harms whenever possible.
There's not new evidence out there that we have been following that would show that you would want to change the guidance.
Today to vote on COVID-19 and hepatitis B vaccine recommendations. And now many doctors say the new panel is creating some fear and mistrust around vaccines at a time when vaccination rates are already falling. In the studio, Seth Padilla, News 8 Now this morning.
All right, Seth, thank you. We'll have an update on that at noon as well. Meanwhile, funding for the federal government set to run out at the end of this month. That means a shutdown is now looming. Democrats and Republicans are putting forth separate continuing resolutions, as Amy Kiley reports.
I don't know how they can object to it. I really don't.
Both chambers of Congress are expected to take up funding bills today. They're aimed at avoiding a government shutdown September 30th. Plans from both parties boost lawmaker security. Republicans say theirs is otherwise clean and has 7 weeks of funding. The Democrats' bill undoes Medicaid cuts and enshrines Obamacare subsidies. It reverses some DOGE reductions and runs through October.
Let's talk about a way to help keep people's costs down for their health care.
House Speaker Mike Johnson says Republicans in his chamber have enough votes to greenlight the GOP plan.
It's a total good faith effort to allow appropriators on both sides of the aisle to continue their work.
The Senate is set to vote on bills from both parties today, but neither seems able to pass. Republicans need a handful of Democrats to join them to overcome a filibuster. They might get some.
If you vote to shut our government down, you are going to harm millions of Americans.
But largely, Democrats sound firm.
They even refuse to have bipartisan negotiations. We've always had bipartisan negotiations on this.
Finger pointing is underway since shutdowns are unpopular. The House GOP whip predicts Senate Democrats will fold.
We're going to keep the government open. This is Republicans and Democrats understand that's a bad thing.
I'm Amy Kiley reporting.
A La Crosse man is accused of injuring 4 officers and a nurse during his arrest. Evan Knapp was taken into custody Wednesday night for violating a no-contact order. Police say he ran into a wooded area when they got there. During the arrest, Knapp allegedly bit and scratched multiple officers. Then at the hospital, he allegedly scratched a nurse and spit at another officer. Formal charges are pending. A big meeting for last night for La Crosse County supervisors. News 8 Now's Brooklyn Hine has details on the proposal that would drop the fine for possessing 25 grams or less of marijuana in the county to just $1.
Currently, people caught with that amount could face fines upwards of $100.
We're constantly updating our ordinances to make sense for the circumstances and considering the fact that you can drive 5 minutes across the river and purchase marijuana products legally. And $100 fines are not necessarily a deterrent from possession.
Supporters told board members that lowering the fine saves resources by keeping people out of jail who can't afford to pay the current fine. Critics warned marijuana can be a gateway drug and lead to more community issues.
We're sending the wrong message. Our kids need to know that we're not in favor of
them out there smoking marijuana.
We are not the first entity to do this. This is not something brand new. And because of our proximity to states where it is legal, it just makes sense.
Law enforcement at the meeting added that offenders would still have to pay court costs on top of the $1 fine.
The city of La Crosse already has a $1 fine. The county board did not amend the proposal last night. They will now vote on it in October. A News 8 follow-up. A memorial was held yesterday for Elliot Hines at San Damiano Chapel at Viterbo University. The 22-year-old was a student there when she went missing in July. Hines was walking on Front Street in La Crosse at 3 a.m. when she vanished. Her body was eventually found in the water near Brownsville, Minnesota.
It's really difficult. You know, for young adults, the concept of death is something they really haven't experienced very often. For many of them, Elliot's was probably the first young adult's death that they've dealt with. So it was really difficult back in the July timeframe.
Officials say there was no criminal conduct in her disappearance. The La Crosse community coming together to remember lives lost to suicide. The suicide prevention awareness event at the Nature Place featured empty chairs representing each person lost. 8 years of La Crosse County suicide deaths were commemorated.
It's just not going to go away unless we realize that there are things that we can do to prevent it. And every little step helps, and hopefully if we save one person, we've done our job.
The event provided resources and support for families affected by suicide. State officials are teaming up to promote school bus safety. Operation Safe Stop Week starts Monday. It focuses on the dangers of passing a stopped school bus. According to WisDOT, in 2024, more than 1,200 tickets were given to drivers for failing to stop for a school bus. The ticket can carry a fine of more than $670. Drivers near Eau Claire need to know about some lane and ramp closures tonight and tomorrow. Tonight, the ramp from WIS 312 to US 53 South will close. Saturday, the ramps from WIS 29 and County 00 close. The closures are for a pavement project on US 53 between Golf Road and 40th Avenue. The Nature Place cutting the ribbon on a new solar array that'll feature 120 panels. It's projected to diminish the Nature Place's energy use by 68%. Officials say it'll save $12,000 a year.
To see it come to fruition today, and to see the monitor on in the atrium in our Nature's living room, and just have that ticking away every day, showing our savings and how solar is impacting us every day. It's just super exciting.
Officials say the money saved will be reinvested into educational programs, land stewardships, and summer camps. Happening this weekend, get ready for fall fun at West Salem's Kids Day at the Maze from 11 to 3. Free face painting, visits from Humane Society, Therapy Pets, and Bluff Country Snakes are all part of the fun. The nation's top gravel racers rolling into La Crescent Saturday for the USA Cycling National Championships. That starts at 7 a.m. And the 22nd annual Chippewa Falls Oktoberfest runs today and tomorrow with food, music, and the keg tapping today. The Department of Health and Human Services is shutting down a major organ donation organization. Health Secretary RFK Jr. announced he's decertifying the Life Alliance Organ Recovery Agency, citing unsafe practices, staffing shortages, and paperwork errors. The organization is one of 55 federally designated nonprofits that manage organ recovery for transplants. Life Alliance can appeal the decision. Doctors are warning pregnant women to avoid marijuana. The American College of Obstetricians and Gynecologists released new guidance against cannabis use during pregnancy and breastfeeding. The group wants doctors to ask all patients about marijuana use before, during, and after pregnancy. The guidance comes as more pregnant women are using cannabis. Now we'll send it over to meteorologist Art Jarrett. He's got an update on our morning commute.
All right, there's rainfall up there by Eau Claire, and the roadways are wet right now, holding on to the possibility of eventually some of that moisture from Prairie du Chien working its way back to La Crosse and bringing more rainfall to us in Winona as well. We'll get into it as we figure out how this all plays out today. We're going to see this slowly but surely track a little bit to the east as we go through the day, and as that happens, you'll see more storm activity around Black River Falls, getting towards portions of Boscobel as well, and then of course Prairie Prairie du Chien and La Crosse may even get in that, as well as Viroqua. We'll hold on to how this all shapes up getting into the forecast here. Rice Lake picking up a little bit of light rainfall. You can see the roadways are wet right now, but not much in the way of rainfall because it's just about to move into Eau Claire. But you can see the winds are also pretty gusty. Sustained winds around 9 to 10 miles per hour, but the gusts are picking up to at least 24, 25 miles per hour. You'll also see the wet roads we had earlier this morning when I came into work now have kind of dried out a bit, so La Crosse is holding on to drier conditions, but that's on the way. We'll also pick up mild conditions today with also showers on the way for the early morning hours. Breezy. We'll see 77 for the high today, getting into, of course, mild conditions for your forecast, holding on to 70s, not actually 83 degrees. It'll be about 77 to 76 degrees today. La Crosse holding on to increasing clouds, taking a break in the afternoon with that thunderstorm activity coming in for your late day. And Eau Claire will follow suit as well. Showers giving way to a break, and then eventually you'll hold on to the possibility of thunderstorm activity coming into your evening commute. So as that finishes out, you'll hold on to the highs for Friday, where you're going to see temperatures in the widespread 70s picking up again, and that's how it all plays out for today. Have a wonderful afternoon.
Before we head to break, it's time to look at today's Look Who's 8.
All right, how about former Miss October? Kay is turning 88. She is a mother of 3, grandmother of 9, and a great-grandmother of 14.
Mrs. Oktoberfest and grandma to all of those children. You go, girl. Ronald is turning 80. He loves watching the Bucks, the Packers, Brewers, Badgers, you name it. Happy birthday to you, Ronald.
All right, if you know a special someone turning 8 weeks, 8 months, 8 years, 18, 80, or 88 years old soon, we'd love to feature them.
Just upload their photo to our website, news8000.com, and look for the Submit Pictures button underneath the Home tab. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
The National Home Furnishing Sale is back at Home Furniture. Get up to an extra 15% savings in instant factory rebates from our best furniture brands. Plus, get 36-month special financing with no money down. The National Home Furnishing Sale right now at Home Furniture.
At Overhead Door Company, we repair any garage door and only install the best. Serving up to 100 miles outside of the Onalaska, Wisconsin area. When you need a door company you can trust with your life, call Overhead Door Company of the Seven Rivers region.
You think, how can this arch support in my shoe make my back pain go away? But it works. And how can it make my knee pain go away? It was incredible.
Hip, knee, or back pain? See if arch supports can help you at the Good Feet store.
Everybody's friendly, and if you've got problems or need some help, they'll pitch in.
All the things I used to do before I came here, I still do. It gives you freedom and a little happiness.
You don't have to shovel, you don't have to mow.
I would recommend this place highly. We looked at several, and this was the top of my line. The meals, everything is just, it's great.
Jolivet Family Farms. There's no substitute for homegrown freshness. Get fresh and locally grown carrots, cucumbers, peppers, radishes, cabbage, cauliflower, potatoes, zucchini, dill, onions, tomatoes, blueberries, and our triple sweet corn. Find unique lawn, garden, and home decor, as well as fresh cut flowers and arrangements. Take home some cookies, breads, bars, and pies from our homemade bakery. Buy fresh, buy local. Open daily year-round. Jolivet Family Farms, West Salem.
We've got an important milestone here to celebrate. As you know, our family has been providing other families with affordable flooring for 60 years. Whether it's vinyl, hardwood, laminate, tile, or carpet, we've offered a wide variety of flooring that stands up to the biggest messes. And we know messes. Speaking of which, who started in on the cake?
Don't look at me.
Sealand's Curb Plan, where number one priority is you. Stop in today.
Right now at Blaine's Farm and Fleet, get our lowest prices of the year. For a limited time only, we're offering the best possible pricing on your favorite brands throughout the store. Like our lowest price on 24 packs of Blaine's brand drinking water, 4 for $10. Rewards members get 5 for $10. Assorted WeatherGuard truck toolboxes, 25% off. And this Milwaukee job site backpack, only $84.99. Rewards members save an extra $2. Don't miss our lowest prices of the year, only at Blaine's Farm and Fleet. Be an original.
The savings are heating up on fire tables during the fire sale at Home Seasonal Concepts. Get up to 50% off regular prices like this fire table set for $11.98. Or get this woodland fire table for just $4.98. Hurry in for our year-end fire table sale, now at Home Seasonal Concepts.
Well, good morning to you. If you're just joining us, we have periods of rainfall that will be heavy today, continue through the weekend and into the beginning of next week with just mostly showers for Thursday, for Monday and Tuesday. I apologize about that. Getting into the forecast, we have the possibility of getting some river flooding as well. And that is just a possibility. It's not set in stone just yet. And temperatures are going to be gradually decreasing as we get into next week. Holding on to our forecast, we've got showers coming up from the south and we continue on. We're also picking up some east-southeast winds crossing over from us as well, and that's going to exacerbate a little bit of thunderstorm activity as well. We'll go back into the morning showers, giving way to at least some afternoon sunshine. You'll be seeing some breezy and gusty winds still holding up to areas up by Ladysmith as well. You can see some of that wind kick in. It'll get up to 30 miles per hour, gusting in some cases, and then drop back down to 24 and back to 18 to finish out. We'll hold on to at least going into the zones. We have everybody getting into cloudier skies now. It's now more uniform. We're holding on to showers and or storm activity as we finish out the day, depending if you're getting showers and thunderstorms later on in the day in your area, especially to the east. You'll see more thunderstorm activity there. We'll also hold on to the possibility of local temperatures going widespread in the 70s. You've got La Crosse at 77, Trempealeau at 74 with just showers, believe it or not. You'll be picking up more of those showers and storm activity as you go into the Arcadia area, and then back over to the east you have more shower and storm potential in your forecast as well. We'll take it back up to the north where you're looking at 72 degrees with showers and storms for Ladysmith. Eau Claire holding on to the low 70s as well, those 72-degree temperatures. And you get 73 to 74 as you go to Fall Creek, Augusta, as well as Neillsville with thunderstorm potential. This continues to billow up with more rainfall coming back in the area with cloud cover associated with that as well. As I mentioned, you can see the winds east, southeast working through the area, pushing everything a little bit more so towards Minneapolis. This continues now, kind of making this more of a diagonal shape here, bringing in rainfall, thunderstorm activity. But while that rain is going south to north, it continues to press portions of our region, you can see by La Crosse, and then heads up to Black River Falls and Sparta. Holman, you may get a little bit of that taste as well, as you can see some of that spilling over in the afternoon hours with light to moderate to heavy showers and thunderstorms coming in as we have thunderstorms coming in for the late day going into your evening commute. We'll also find a little break coming in by the 5 o'clock hour, and then as that happens, you're seeing more rainfall crossing the river going towards La Crosse and Winona, and that's going to usher in some heavier rainfall as we go right into your Friday evening and late night as well. That continues to press eastward out of the region, takes it up to Eau Claire, and then finishes out with thunderstorm activity going to Rice Lake. Highs for Saturday, 70s, some 60s up to the north. We'll pick up similar conditions as we go into Sunday, 69 to about, say, 77 degrees. We'll do similar conditions as we go into Monday as well, but temperatures will start to gradually hold on to the middle upper 70s eventually. Then they begin to back down, getting into middle 70s and drier conditions from Wednesday going into Thursday and Friday of next week.
It's Foodie Friday, and if you're planning a party or office event, Toppers Pizza just launched something new. We're joined this morning by manager Eric to tell us more. Good morning, Eric, and welcome back.
Good morning, guys. Thanks for having me.
Yes, thank you so much for bringing this. Going to try to make it through the interview without eating it all. It smells so good. So you just rolled out your first ever catering menu. Tell us about that. What made you guys decide to do that?
So a big thing is we wanted to have a lot of form factor, a lot of large sides, be able to feed large groups and have an easy way for everybody to eat in an office setting or a party setting or something like that. So we have our amazing garlic knots that have been upsized. Our salads have gotten much bigger as well now too. Able to serve it out to many people, and it's really nice, easy price, convenient for everybody.
Okay, yeah, this is a hefty salad. I can barely even pick that up with one hand, and it does look delicious.
Chicken Caesar, one of my favorites.
Yes, me too.
All right, so tell us about your bundle options and what's going on. What's included?
Yeah, so like we have our small bundle, which is right here. It includes 4 pizzas, a topper stick, and then a large side and a salad. We have the same thing for a medium bundle if you're looking to feed about twice as many people. Comes with about twice as many pizzas, twice as many sides, twice as many topper sticks, still with the one salad as well. And then we have a couple other smaller bundles as well, like personal. If you want to feed everybody in the office individually, you can get a salad, a soda, and a small pizza.
Oh, cool.
Something easy to split up between everybody if you don't like to be one of those people that has to share on a plate kind of thing. But
this is America, though. Are there any sweets associated with that as well in that bundle?
You still have the option to get like our sodas, our custards, our brownies, which I wish I should have brought some.
Yes,
some
those
of
are
our
so good. I
favorite.
remember those from last time.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, so that's great. It's good that it's all bundled together too, because sometimes you don't want to be tasked with that extra thing, right?
Yep.
Of figuring out what to serve with it.
Oh yeah, and it's super convenient. The ordering process just lets you add everything you want on. Don't have to go through a complicated menu. Very quick to just do.
Okay, and then are there separate lunch options too, or is this kind of all together?
There are separate lunch options. So you have the option for like individual eaters if you want just a pizza or a soda. If you want to add a salad onto that, you can feed individual people, or you do have this like party-style bundle that you can get.
Okay.
So there's something for everybody. So what did you bring?
So I brought a stinger, so one of the best ones we have with the hot honey drizzle and some cherry peppers with a classic pepperoni sausage combo. We have our pickle pizza, one of our best ones.
Yeah, that looks really good with the bacon on there.
Yep, some ranch, some bacon, and some pickles on it. Very good flavor. I switch up with Chipotle ranch sometimes for dipping sauce.
And
it
this
tastes
was
really
this
good.
one of the new ones that ended up sticking around? Did you say that last
Yes.
time?
Yep.
Okay,
It was
so
a
it's
limited time
favorite.
offer one, but it ended up sticking around so well that we're keeping it on the menu.
Okay,
it's
so people
done
really
amazing.
liked it.
Oh yeah.
Okay, and then here you got the garlic knots, you said.
Yes, garlic knots. We used to have just a small size. We just ended up upping the size, so you can get 15 of them in a tray. Easy to split up. Great for everybody. Dip really well with the sauces. Nice and soft.
Ooh, I bet that goes well with some sauce. Okay, and then so tell us about the ordering process. It is pretty simple, right?
Yep, it's just toppers.com/catering. Super simple. You can just add your pizzas without even having to look at like an exact menu with pictures. You can add additional ones just by hitting a plus or minus button. Choose your additional sides, toppings, and it makes sure that your bundle is complete before you actually go through the checkout process to make sure you haven't missed anything.
Okay, and then that can be delivered or picked up, or how does that part work?
Yep, delivery or pickup does not matter. You can order it for delivery anywhere within our normal delivery range. You can come pick it up at any time. You can place orders ahead of time to make sure that you get everything done at the right time and it's still fresh for you when you want it.
Okay,
Here's
sounds
a quick
great.
question for you. How about someone wanting to do this bundle, but they want to go where you guys are? Is that possible? They can call you up ahead of time and say, hey, I've got a party. We just started something. Can we bring people over and do this?
Oh, yeah, definitely. We would never say no to having people come hang out and bring a bunch. I mean, we have options for us to set it up in our lobby as well. We have tongs and everything to make sure that nobody's touching anybody else's food and keeps everything separate for them.
Right on.
Okay, so you can bring the party to us, or we can go enjoy it with you.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, I'm going to try one of these. I think this is the garlic smell that's kind of enveloping the whole studio, right? It
Yes,
smells so
yep.
good.
It's got our garlic herb on it.
Okay, anything else you want people to know as we bite into this?
Just check us out on our catering options. It's great, affordable, easy to get to. The process is super streamlined. Probably one of the easiest ways I've ever tried ordering in the past. Just getting everything down quick. You can feed up to 50, 60 people very easily through our catering options, and we're able to fulfill those quickly.
Okay, awesome. This tastes great. I love the garlic.
Wonderful.
Thank nice and warm, too.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Eric.
Soft inside.
Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Ready for a better career with excellent pay, benefits, and work-life balance? Chart Industries is hiring fabricators. Join the team that's shaping the future and providing awesome pay and excellent benefits. Apply today at jobs.chartindustries.com.
The camper. It has been a reliable companion for your family's good times. But after years of use, it is showing some wear and tear. A broken window from an errant baseball, a couch that your dog allegedly chewed on, and an AC unit that doesn't work like it should. It's time to call Jim's Truck and Trailer Coachworks. We have been improving your family's camper since 1970. Call us today and we will make your camper feel brand new. Jim's Truck and Trailer Coachworks. Repair, refinish, remarkable.
It's easier than ever to save more than ever during the Flex Steel Factory Authorized Sale, happening now at Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota. Right now at Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota, you'll find exciting designs, stunning fabrics, and the best prices of the year. A savings of up to 40%. Sofas, sectionals, recliners, even luxurious leather. The possibilities are endless. Plus, there's even special financing on all Flex Steel furniture. Unlimited choices, special financing, and the best prices of the year. Now at Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota.
Here's a dose of reality. Driving under the influence of prescription painkillers is just as illegal and just as deadly as driving drunk. In fact, there are nearly 2,000 drug-related crashes every year in Wisconsin. Help prevent drug driving, and let's achieve zero preventable deaths on Wisconsin roadways. Driving on pills kills.
Asher Lassen Exteriors has moved to Chippewa Falls and is celebrating with a grand opening on Friday, September 26th. Come check out our showcase of Renewal by Andersen windows and doors, Gutter Helmet, Tundra seamless gutters, and Sonesta retractable awnings and solar screens. We have amazing prize drawings and special savings of up to 25% off for our guests. Join us at Asher's at our new showroom at 1654 Commercial Boulevard in Chippewa Falls on Friday, September 26th from 10 to 5. Visit goasher.com for all the details.
Ready for a better career with excellent pay, benefits, and work-life balance? Chart Industries is hiring fabricators. Join the team that's shaping the future and providing awesome pay and excellent benefits. Apply today at jobs.chartindustries.com.
Taking you right inside the action, Friday Night Print. Tonight at 10, right here on News 8.
From sunup to sundown,
Was that even possible?
we show up
Every single time.
just to get down.
You nailed it.
With Access Daily,
I don't like people more attractive than me, Mario.
every day we're turning it up,
Now we're
talking it up,
You want me to talk quieter?
and firing it up to make sure you're caught up.
You know what's right. Where are we, Henry?
Access Daily with Mario and Kit.
Late night on News 8.
Okay, let's see. Headlines from News 8 Now? Check. Live updates all day? Check. Local breaking news? Yep. Weather every 10 minutes? Yes, please. Well, that was an easy choice. News 8 Plus. It puts the now in your day. Get it today.
Expect more from News 8 Now. Thanks for watching.
Children's Miracle Network Hospital Heroes saw their holiday card designs come to life yesterday. The kids visited Empire Screen Printing in Onalaska to watch their artwork being printed. Empire Screen Printing donates all materials and labor. The holiday cards will be distributed later this year to raise money for children's health care.
Today, RFK's vaccine advisory panel is set to vote on COVID-19 and hepatitis B vaccine recommendations. Yesterday, the CDC's new vaccine advisory panel, chosen by Health Secretary RFK Jr. after he fired all previous members, voted to restrict a combination vaccine for young children. They recommended separating the MMR and chickenpox vaccines for children under 4, citing concerns over a small risk of seizures. Many doctors say the new panel is creating fear and mistrust around vaccines at a time when vaccine rates are already falling.
State officials are teaming up to promote school bus safety. Operation Safe Stop Week starts Monday, focusing on the dangers of passing a stopped school bus. According to WisDOT, in 2024, more than 1,200 tickets were given to drivers for failing to stop for a school bus. The ticket can carry a fine of more than $670. Drivers near Eau Claire should expect lane and ramp closures tonight and Saturday. Tonight, the ramp from WIS 312 to US 53 South closes. Saturday, the ramps from WIS 29 and County 00 close. The closures are for a pavement project on US 53 between Gulf Road and 40th Avenue.
That also means for the folks that are heading out to take their kids to school, you may have a little bit of wet later on by Eau Claire getting into your morning. And then maybe by the time the morning commute is about to end, or at least before the kids are walking into school, rainfall starts for La Crosse. Morning showers this morning as well. As we get into the afternoon, we'll have some storm activity. If you're going to mow your lawn, not the best time for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at all. Maybe not even for Monday and Tuesday. We'll hold on to increasing rainfall as we go through the next few days and picking up some drier conditions gradually as we go into the tail end of next week, and of course much cooler as well.
All right, well, thank you for waking up with us. Before we go, we want to say a quick goodbye to one of our own today. Director Cody, he has been with us for several years. Today is his last day. He's been behind the scenes putting our show on the airwaves, really helping out with a lot more than that as well, sending in a lot of news tips and just being a great, dependable guy. We're gonna miss him, aren't we?
Who, Cody?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, he's been so
Yes.
great. Yeah, Cody, we really do wish you the best of luck. We know you'll stay near our hearts and near us here as well. Thank you, Cody. Bye.